Hello Journey Junkie community, hello yoga community, and welcome back to the yoga mat with me. Today I'm coming to you from 𝗪𝗏𝗶𝗏 Yoga Studio located at True Blue Resort in Grenada. As many of you know, my husband and I have been living here on our sailboat for the past few months, and we are falling in love with the Caribbean culture and this island. If you haven't made it to Grenada yet and you're looking for some sunshine, crystal blue waters with a mega dose of yoga, click the link in the description below to learn more about 𝗪𝗏𝗏 and True Blue. Also, we can't get into this yummy yin yoga class without talking about my incredible pants. So, these pants are Buddha pants. They're the pants that make you dance. I've owned and I own several pairs of these. They are incredibly comfortable, perfect for traveling, lightweight, and just super stylish so that you can move through your practice really comfortably without the restriction of tight yoga leggings. And you know, I love tight yoga leggings, but these just, they feel good. They feel good. To shop the Buddha pants, you can click the link in the description below and use my discount code to save some moolah. Don't forget, you can find that in the description below. Okay. Today's yoga class. It is a yin yoga class and we are using the wall. So if you have a wall space in your home and you need to reconfigure, please start doing so now. I'm also going to recommend a bolster, a blanket, which is just extra support for your knees. So you could also use a towel and a block. Now, you actually don't need any of it except for the wall and the yoga mat. The rest is just to make your practice feel super juicy and supported. Yeah? All right. So gather up all your props, reconfigure your space, get yourself on a wall, and unroll your yoga mat. Let's begin. All right, you are on your yoga mat, and I want your wall right behind you, just like it is for me. If you've got a bolster, sit up on the bolster. It's just going to give you some more space and ease, feeling of ease in the hip flexors. So I want you to come to a cross-legged, comfortable seated position like I'm in. Bring your body back against the wall. I want you to feel as much as you can connected to it. Close your eyes. Let's take 5 breaths to center into this moment. This is a relaxing yin-like class, very gentle, feel good. So if you unrolled your mat in a hurry, take this time to just mellow out, settle down, bring yourself into this present moment. 5 breaths. Inhale to open your eyes. Alrighty, moving into a side body stretch. So as you can see, the block is beside me. If you don't have a block, no worries. But I want us to inhale our arms high. Exhale this right hand down to the block, and you're gonna bend the elbow in towards the body. And then inhale to arch the left arm overhead and to the right. So keep the arm against the wall. Keep the body, your body, against the wall. And then if this is comfortable for your neck, rotate the gaze up towards the sky. Anchor your left hip sitting bone into the earth. And channel your breath and your energy all along your left side body, from your left fingertips down to your left hip. Take 5 breaths with me. Last breath. Inhale to rise up. Drop the left fingertips down. Bring the right arm around to your left ear. And then bring the right ear down towards the right shoulder. And stretch the left side of the neck. Just very gently. Maybe you gaze down towards the mat, towards your right armpit. Maybe you hinge and gaze up. Move really slow with a lot of intention, integrity. 5 breaths. Release the right hand. Bring your head back up to neutral. Let's do a little bit of sway from side to side with the neck. And bring the block to the other side. We'll repeat the same thing. So inhale the arms high. Exhale, the left hand comes down. Elbow bends in towards the body as you sweep the right arm over into the left. Energy from the right fingertips down to the right hip as you anchor that right hip further into the bolster or the ground. Try to keep your arm on the wall. Gaze up if it's comfortable. 5 breaths with me. Inhale to rise up. Release the right fingertips. Left hand comes around. Bring those fingertips towards the left ear. And then soften the left ear towards the left shoulder. Hello, right side of the neck. Relax shoulders down. 5 breaths. Release the hands, lift back up. Give yourself a few rounds of shoulder circles there. Go the other way as well. All right, if you're on your bolster, we're coming off of it into diamond pose. So bring the bolster out, and then we'll also be using it for frog right after, so you can keep it right beside you. But sit your bum back against the wall and extend your feet into a diamond-like shape. So soles of the feet are coming together. Actually, the knife edge of the foot is coming together. And you're creating this diamond-like shape with the legs, all right? Big inhale, sit up nice and tall. All right, that's our cue, and now we'll fold forward into diamond pose. And one extra tip, if you have that block, place it right here on top of your feet. It feels really nice. And as you fold forward, you can relax your head and rest it on the block. Also, you could use a bolster too. We're here for 10, so settle in. Your back is nice and round. If you don't have a block, you're rounding the back, releasing the head and neck. You can bring the arms like me with the forearms facing up, palms up. This is a pose of receiving, drawing inward, asking the universe for what you need, what you're wanting more of in your life. So focus your intention and your awareness there. 10 breaths. Last inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. If your palms are flipped up, bring them down into the earth. Lift your torso up. Remove the block. Set up for frog pose. If you've got the bolster, this is a beautiful way to support your frog pose by resting your chest. So normal frog pose, we want to bring our ankles in alignment with our knees and our toes flex. So we're going to use the wall to push our feet into the wall, right? So check yourself out, knees in line with ankles. Make sure the feet are fully planted. And then if you have that bolster, hug it in. And there we go. So big inhale. Exhale, fold over the bolster. Relax your head down. And we're here for, let's say 20 breaths, about 2 minutes. So really settle in. Let the bolster fully support you here. Continue gentle breaths, easing the mind into the body, staying present, staying here with the sensation, right? Frog pose is a super vulnerable posture. I'm learning in my life that vulnerability means courage. So by you staying in this pose, you are cultivating your ability to practice courage. Right now, right here. We're about halfway there. Five more breaths. Last inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Use your hands to lift your chest. Slide the legs in a lot more and come into a restorative child's pose. Hug the bolster in and just relax back down. And if you don't have a bolster, just come into child's pose. 5 breaths here. Alrighty, next inhale, lift yourself up. Place the bolster off to the side. You actually won't need it anymore unless you want to use it at the end of the practice. We're coming into Sphinx pose, but with our legs up the wall. So this is a new variation that I just learned the other day. So bring your hands to the earth and walk your knees to the wall. And you want your knees hip-width distance, your toes facing up, and then you're going to lower your belly onto the ground. Take your time. Once you get there, forearms are planted on the ground, elbows under the shoulders, and lift the chest up. We're going to stay for 20 breaths. We'll do 10 breaths here, 10 breaths with a second option, okay? So push the ground away, lift the chest, core is gently engaged, tailbone is going down towards the knees, okay? Also, if this is too much, you can grab your bolster and bring it right behind your elbows for some extra support. Here we go, breathe it out. All right, so option to stay here in Sphinx or option to come into seal pose, which is a much deeper back bend variation. So you'll lower down, you'll bring your seal flippers like so. So they're pointing out to the corners of what would be your yoga mat. Firm up your core, push into the earth and lift the chest. Really important to keep the core lifted and the tailbone, the sacrum going down. Alrighty, to ease any discomfort in the low back, and if you're feeling that, please come out of it. 10 breaths. Halfway there. Last inhale. Everyone lower down. Stack one hand on top of the other, forehead rests. And begin to windshield wipe your legs. So drop them over to the right and let them hang there for a few moments. Take them across over to the left. Bring them back across. And now for the next 10 breaths, just move back and forth. Maybe one side needs more of a release than the other. You can move quickly, you can move super slow, do what feels good. Breathe into your lower back, especially if you took that deeper back bend. A couple more breaths. Alrighty, begin to lift the body up, and we are ending in legs up the wall. We'll do a few variations though. So the easiest way that I find to get into legs up the wall is bring your hip directly against it and then windmill the legs up. Yeah, so here we go. We're gonna windmill the left leg up first. Well, if your left hip is against the wall, left leg first, and bring it through to center. Then I use my elbows to push into the earth and bring my bum closer to the wall. Once you're there, lay all the way down. And let's come into a 𝗬𝗵𝗶𝗏 or 𝗵𝗏 𝗏. This is like diamond-like shape we did earlier, except it's much closer. The heels are much closer into the groin. And if you want a little bit more here, hands can gently push the knees away from the chest, real gently. Please don't force it. 5 breaths. All right, option to stay here or open your legs wide for 𝗬𝗵𝗶𝗏𝗏, so wide-legged forward fold, although we're not forward folding. Flex your toes. So nice to feel the support of the wall here. And just breathe. Palms, hands can be wherever you'd like. Take up space. You'll notice the longer you stay, your legs might open a little bit more. If it becomes too much, bring your hands underneath your thighs and support yourself a little bit, yeah? We want to find that edge where we're feeling the stretch without straining the body. A little bit longer. Use your next inhale breath to bring your legs together. Also, recruit your hands to help you bring the legs back together. And we're coming into Shavasana. Option to keep it here with legs up the wall. You can come into traditional Shavasana or use any of the props you have nearby to set up for whatever you need. I'm going to stay here in legs up the wall. So if you're coming with me, extend them straight up. Toes flex back towards the face, but then you can relax them. Hands rest by your sides, as wide or as narrow as you would like. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths together. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. 2 more. Last one. Alrighty, settle into your Shavasana. Allow the earth and the wall to support you. You can surrender your will here and allow this stillness to make space, right? Make space both on your yoga mat and off your yoga mat. Take rest, yogis. Shavasana. Invite your breath back into your body. Take a big, deep one. Feel how anchored you are right here. This beautiful place of stillness and relaxation. If you're still in legs up the wall, begin to bend the knees and windmill them back down to the ground. Taking a moment in fetal pose. As always, thanking yourself for coming to the mat and carving out the time for your well-being. And on your next breath, lift on up, meet me in a seated position. Try to find the wall again, sit up nice and tall. Take one more moment here, really soak in that feeling of center. Alrighty, inhale, sweep the arms out to the side. Gather up this beautiful energy, this soft, sweet energy. Palms touch, hug the arms down through heart center, Anjali Mudra. Let's close with an Om, big inhale. Om. The light in me sees, honors, and respects the light that resides within you. Namaste. Alrighty, open those eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this class. I really hope it restored your sense of relaxation, stillness, that central axis that resides within your body, okay? Come back to this anytime you need it. And hey, remember, if you're in the market for a comfortable but incredibly stylish pair of pants, check out Buddha Pants. You can click the link in the description below and use my coupon code to save 10% off your order. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll meet you back on the mat to continue living our journey through the yoga practice.
Ah.
Ow, the microphone. Are we still recording?
No.
Oh, it died?
Yeah.
When?
Like 5 minutes ago.
What?
Yeah. I just wanted. You look like you're in the mood. Like I
You're
want you to have a
joking.
peaceful
You're fucking
practice.
with me.
No.
You're joking.
What's up? You can see the red. You can't see the red light.
It's recording.